Making a sausage roll, you need a ruler and a pencil to mark center before you cut when you're making a sausage roll. Ah.
Okay guys, so we're a couple days away from Gas Motor Show. It's actually the 3rd of June today, and we still where we are, we're nowhere near complete. So things have taken a bit of a change in the sense that for this year's show, I wanted to have 5 builds that we worked on. And what we did was, one of the builds, 2 of the builds were actually surprise builds. And one of the surprise builds we couldn't do because it actually arrived, the car actually came, a bit late. So we couldn't do that. The second surprise build, we could have had it at the show, started. But the issue was, for me, it wouldn't have been complete. We wouldn't have had time to paint the car. So we would have had to wrap the car, we wouldn't have had time to do interior. So I decided not to go ahead with that because I'd rather show the guys a complete car. But nevertheless, what we do have lined up is obviously fun. It's obviously, what we are bringing to the show is something, all 3 of them is something completely different. The V-Class, which wasn't supposed to be part of my stand, we're gonna have it at our stand this year because I feel it is something that you guys will appreciate. Then we got obviously our VW split window or Westphalia. That's going to be in the stand, and then we got our last year's unveil Athena, which we did obviously the whole CLS 63 revamp, so the V8 bi-turbo and the interior and so on. So those are the 3 cars that's going to be on the race art stand. All our cars at the show, don't get me wrong, it's just scattered throughout the show. But in our race art stand will be 3 new vehicles. And going back to that, we're on the 3rd of June. Gas Motor Show is less than 10 days away, 11 days away. And to put you in the picture where we are now, the split window hasn't even went off to the panel beater for painting as yet. The interior hasn't even left for upholstery as yet. The guy's actually still busy with the interior. So it's going to be one of those vehicles that's literally brought down to the last minute, as is every year with our vehicles. And I'll probably only personally see the vehicle actually complete and finished on the morning of the show when the vehicle gets delivered. And our 190E is with Kyle at the moment. Kyle, I think he's at a point where he's assembling. But even with that too as well, the interior is not done. We still have to do the interior. Air is not done. We still have to do the air. And then we got a whole giant modification with the rims, because what happens with the drivetrain on a CLS, it's actually wider than a 190E. And on a CLS, the front part of the drivetrain is wider than the rear part. And so that poses a bit of a challenge with us. So we're going to try to find a solution on what we could do with the rims there. So I know you guys have been following these builds, for a while, and you guys have been eager to see, what comes out of it. But unfortunately, this will be the last post we do of the vehicles, and the next time you guys actually see these vehicles will be at Gas Motor Show. And if we pull it off and have them ready, believe me when I say it's going to be something totally different. And then back to the whole Gas Motor Show thing. Firstly with Race Art is not a business for me. It's a pure hobby. It doesn't make me a cent. But we run it as professional or as business orientated as we can. Everything, our equipment, we use the best of equipment, our power tools. I don't have anything but DeWalt. Our welding machine we use Thermamax. We've got all the fancy gadgets from 3D printers to 3D scanners to laser cutters, laser engravers. We've got plasma cutters, we've got CNC routers, we've got every single thing that's needed to make it, if we wanted to transition it into a business, we could. But it's not feasible for me to really run it as a business because firstly, it's a hobby for me, and I can't take on a business or run a business if I can't put 100% into it, which I can't because I've got my actual business to see to. So what happens is every year from January to June, we generally leave open. I leave my schedule open for gas, which is what I focus on, and after June, I actually see to my business. So yeah, that's Race Art. And then with my relationship with Harry and the guys at Gas Magazine and Gas Motor Show, we're friends. That's what we are. We're simply friends. And he's someone who's always got my back, and hence the reason why I put so much effort into the show. And as what happens every year, my phone will blow up with people asking me for tickets. The thing is, as much as Harry gives me tickets, and he gives me tickets, I try not to overdo it. I do overdo it with him, but I try not to overdo it. But I also purchase a lot of tickets as well. I didn't need to purchase it. I could have got it from him for free, but I do purchase a lot of tickets. And my rule of thumb is every year, for every 100 rand tickets he gives me, I buy 100 rand tickets, 100 rand worth of tickets. So actually, we're doing that quietly this last few years, but I think he probably caught on. That's what I was doing now. But anyway, so please don't feel offended when I say, when I tell you, there is no tickets or we don't have any allocated. To give you an idea, my family, my own blood family, and a lot of people who are really close to me don't even get tickets sometimes because there is no tickets. And so for everybody, please understand that. Everybody wants to be a part of motorsport. Everybody wants to be part of Gas Motor Show. But we also need to remember that it's nice to support the people who are doing this, especially if you know the organizer, or you know me, or you know somebody who's part of the show. It's nice just to support the show because in order for someone to grow, it needs the support from everyone. And then, so please understand when it comes to the whole ticket story. Okay, so you guys are gonna get some previews of where we are with the bus at the moment. 3rd of June, remember, you'll see where we are with with our bus and with the 190E. And the next time you're gonna see this is at Gas Motor Show, where you guys will get to see the finished product. And believe me when I say, if we pull it off, it's going to be something extraordinary. So stay tuned.
Yeah, we have to go 150 up. 150 from this point, it still has to go 150. And obviously the width. The width? Yeah.
my jacket. So I'm gonna shiver.
Yeah, but nowadays.
Why you When I told you the ass must come this side, you never listen.
You looked up? You looked up? Yeah, now we're talking. Can someone put a bar from that side and do what Wayne is doing to keep the weight even? Put a bar through.
Fulele yonke funa ukuzwa fulele ngone cela ungancishe le ngoma ngiyayithanda ifulele yonke cela ungancishe le ngoma ngiyayithanda ifulele yonke bathi nyusa ifulele yonke funa ukuzwa ifulele ngone let's go dola 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 sa dola 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 this is Caso Jalo, this is Caso Jalo, this is Caso Jalo, this is Caso Jalo.
You can see the air going through.
First,
No, the silicone joint.
what?
Step you eat it, eat that. Push it in. And put a clamp above that.
20 valve motorway you put step.
On the top.
Strip running around.
I got the strip.
And then you just see.
I got the sequential strip.
Look at that. Oh, the indicator. Oh, you got the brown
Plus
one.
you got park and it got the indicator on the thing.
No, park we got it, okay.
So you can cut it.
Our Justin, if we don't find
Don't leave this there. Change your camera, put that camera there.
But now if you cut it, you have to cut from the side.
Yeah. You do the test.
This is good. It's doing nothing for Ishan anyway, so better than pocket is okay.
You took it out from it.
So this is the second set. The one doesn't cost mine couple. I leave this one. I never ever see it. Because I want to take it out.
So that's a new one.
Yeah, the new set.
Yeah.
So start up. You can start. You go back to park.
Oh yeah, nothing else. Yeah.
So indicate. After you indicate,
Which way is indicating?
after that.
Put the camera, put it pretty straight in line with the thing, you can see it. Laka Ishan. And we don't have to put blinker.
What?
Hey,
You don't need a relay for it.
we
don't need a relay.
blinker.
Because you got a cluster unit on the stop.
comfortable of my hands. Right? So yeah, right? Yeah, right? So then your arm will overlap when the cushion is on, will overlap onto the towel.
That's what you expect. What you really doing? Preparing for that, don't preparing.
Wait now, Suyang. Whatever they do, they're not full. In the back seat. Push, man. No, see me, that's it, not pushing.
Kings reppin' Durban's pride. Custom rides gleaming worldwide collide. Metal masterpiece forged.
And we had our dish the just out like that. That's the one at the moment, right? That's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah. We don't paste, original grind. Race like a truth, leave imitators behind. Show cars so clean, reflections divine. Durban to the world, now the stars realign.
Yeah, this back.
Of a craftsman, vision of a king. Every curve, every weld makes the metal sing. Paint so wet you could drown in the sheen. Engine roars louder than a lion's dream. No shortcuts, just passion in the skill. Every bolt tighten, precision to the will. Worldwide respect, race art's the seal. Durban's finest, this legend is real. We don't copy, we don't paste. Original grind, race art's the truth, leave imitators behind. Show cars so clean, reflections divine. Durban to the world, now the stars realign. Carbon fiber dreams, chrome kissing the sun. Design so lethal makes competitors run. South Africa's finest, the globe's benchmark. Race art from Durban.
I mean, when it goes up, it's going to go up on.
As much as these camber adjustments, it really took their time.
Yeah, but he wants it as much as that. That's yeah. So let's see the other one. I don't like it. That's I'm asking. What to do?
Six out there, John.
Hands of a craftsman, vision of a king. Every Every curve, every weld makes the metal sing.
You want to put the big,
Maybe
big boy.
because we're not working with the width anymore.
You're working with the size.
Yes, we can maybe get away with the size. And
Because-
if you're looking at spec compared to what we're doing on the inside,
Because you can't
motor
camber-
and everything, this wheel will be more in spec, like new school.
Yeah. Because if you think about it, even if it's cambered so much, it might just make it.
Yeah. But I'm saying, you see, even 1984, we were working with something that was white.
Mark, we don't copy, we don't paste. Original grind, race starts the truth, leave imitators behind. All cars so clean, reflections divine. Turn to the world, now the stars realign. Carbon fiber dreams, chrome kissing the sun. Design so lethal makes competitors run. South Africa's finest, the globe's benchmark. Race art from Durban, leave a permanent mark.
All for fun is balancing. So we'll be every car. I can't remember 1.5 ton or 2 ton, but there will be even with. No, probably not. Four-wheel drive, exactly. Right? And same this year. So this year at the moment, I don't know how it looks. Basically, we need this for heat.
Yeah.
So it'll come with a smaller Olympia. Let's see it go down. Let's see it go down. Let's see it go down. But we have to have it. We have to have all. Ideally. So you know when you think of stance cars, when you look at pictures on the internet, every single car the tires are like that.
Yes.
So we did the exact same thing basically. Let's go down a bit.
So we just do it elongate it on this side. The back will be a problem. We have to build another arm.
So if you pull the ones on that one there, they get the steel. I'll make them a lot
We
longer.
can't place the bumper on for now, sir. We can just place it on.
No, you can place it. Let's put it. That car will be.
With the line out, right?
Yeah.
And you'll move this whole thing back like this, but you'll still have the line ultimately.
Yes. So we
Remember, when you look at it from a stance guy's point, the stance guy's point of view is floor.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All the arches are on the wheel arch.
Right.
So in order to complete the whole stance illusion, can wait more, let it sit on the arch, on the rim lip, it can't go no more.
So you're okay if the wheel tilts up off the floor. So basically it's going to be sitting on the last thread of the wheel, even the rear. So basically it's going to be sitting like this. Are you okay with the wheel to be sitting up like that when it's head out?
Yes, it gives it more of the stance. What do you think? You tell me.
Yeah. See, if you're doing it just for the show, driving now,
Let me tell you
first,
Unlock.
as it is right
When the
now.
car has to move, it's going to move from there straight back to you.
Yeah, we'll try. As it, no, don't use it right now. As it is right now, you can pull it on the truck
Yeah.
and drop it off the truck and pull it back.
No problem. Yeah.
In the skill, every bolt tighten, precision to the will. Worldwide respect, race art's the seal. Durban's finest, this legend is real. We don't copy, we don't paste. Original grind, race art's the truth. Leave imitators behind. Show cars so clean.
We can do. We can bring the headrest right down, right? Yeah, we can bring it right down the headrest, right? And we can tell him shape. We can shape the seat from here. See?
Height sensors are working. So when you air it out, it says stop here, go too low. It comes up with
The
that.
right side.
Yeah, level sensor. Because it runs air on the back on the stand. SRS now functions. You try and switch one to the back and switch off on the computer.
Okay, okay, I understand.
And then the light.
Carbon fiber dreams. Chrom's chrome kissing the sun. Design so lethal makes competitors run. South Africa's finest, the globe's benchmark. Race art from Durban, leave a permanent mark. We don't copy, we don't paste. Original grind. Race art's the truth, leave imitators behind. You could drown in the sheen. Engine roars louder than a lion's dream. No shortcuts, just passion in the skill. Every bolt tighten, precision to the will. Worldwide respect, race art's the seal. Durban's finest, this legend is real. We don't copy.